Greetings, Magnacites. The god that wields the dark Mjolnir has descended onto his throne of thought to answer your question. Y'all see my cape flapping? That was the shit. All right, take this off for a second. Sitting here reading emails, and young brother here basically wrote me and told me that he's about to graduate, get his diploma. And he's gonna go into the Air Force for 4 years. And when he gets out, he wants to be a correctional officer like his father. But he wants to know if he can use the law of attraction to counteract the negative feelings and fear he will get from becoming, for being, a correctional officer. Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know a couple of correctional officers. I talked to a few of them and heard about a lot of the shit that they deal with. And, I know one in particular. I noticed that the business, that career, that job changed him. Every time I used to see him, he'd be like, "Yo, man, what's up? How you doing?" Now when I see him, he'd be like, "Yo, what's up, man?" Like the hours and everything, it's fucking with him. He said he didn't want to become a Darth Vader motherfucker right here in the, and I understand what you're saying because, you're going in the Air Force, you're going to be trained, and you're coming out of this, you're going to go into corrections, you're going to be trained, and when you're trained in crowd control and how to hurt and fuck up people and subdue people, you could turn to the dark side. You could become a bully. You could start liking to hurt people and dominate people and stuff like that. So he wants to know how he can counteract it. First of all, let me ask you this. Are you going into corrections just because your dad's doing it? Or is it because it pays well? Or is it because of both? Also, you gotta ask yourself, is this something that you want to do? Is this your passion in your life? Does this make you happy to want to do it? I just did a video about, 2 things that make you, that judge, that will tell you whether you're happy or not in your life is, are you happy with the people you live with, and are you happy with your career? If your career is a love and a passion, it will not be work. Okay? You got to understand that. It will be a joy to go to work. Now, I'm assuming that you're probably going into it because of the high pay and your pop does it. So he's kind of like, shit, I do it. Come on now, I'm fine, But if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm telling you right now, I would never do a job where I feel as though it would turn me into Darth Vader. I wouldn't. I seriously wouldn't. Like, I personally, hey, we need our policemen. There's a lot of bad ones. There's a lot of good ones. But I would never be a police officer. I personally think I would be a good police officer, but I would never be one because I know that they deal with a lot of issues. Their hours, what they deal with, the pain, the trauma, what they see, all that shit, nope. I want a happy life. I'm sorry. I just, for me, I'm not cut out for it. You get what I'm saying? I'm not cut out for it. Emotionally, I'm not. So I'm not going to even really go into it on combating the negative energy. The fact of the matter is you can. You can. If you wanted to, you could use the EFT, you could use the TFT methods to tap out every single negative thing that you run into. Okay? You could. You could use the law of attraction to always think about your job being a joy. To think about the positive things that you're doing. In other words, the only positive thing I can think about as far as corrections go is that you're helping to maintain peace amongst our, against the criminal population. You know what I mean? And if that can make you smile, if that can bring a warm feeling to your heart, in the center of your core, then I guess that's what you could use to combat the negativity. But I'm telling you right now, brother, There's a lot of, there's hundreds, thousands of other careers and jobs out there that you could get where you ain't going to have to deal with all that shit. So that's my advice to you. Remember, when I give advice, I give it like talking to my brother, my sister, my cousin, my aunt, my uncle, the little kids, even the little kids. That's how I talk to you. You know, I mean, I'm talking to you like a family member right now, and I'm telling you right now that if it's not going to make you happy to really have this job, then don't do it. Find something else. Trust me, there's a ton of other things out there that you can do. All right? Hope this helped. 1 million subscribers. Woo!